Te presentamos el podcast de Inc Energy, el espacio donde transformamos la energía en conversación. Porque la energía no solo se genera, se vive, se comparte y se convierte en historias. En cada episodio abrimos el circuito para mostrar lo que no siempre se ve, las personas detrás de la industria, los sueños detrás de cada proyecto, la fuerza detrás de cada impulso. Esto es ePodcast, energía que se vuelve voz.
Hello everyone, I am pleased to be today with Nirav from Yash Highvoltage. He's the executive director and welcome to our interview, Nirav.
Thank you, Alejandro.
I wanted to first ask you about a little bit about your experience, your studies, how you started, how you got involved in this market.
Okay.
And when did you join Yash Highvoltage?
So, Alejandro, thank you for this opportunity to interview with you. So, my schooling was in India. I'm from the western part of India, a small city, a small town called Vadodara. However, it's very well known as the transformer capital of India. And just after schooling, I went to the United States. I took my SATs. And I went for my bachelor's in electrical engineering with the Pennsylvania State University. I was there till 2009. I graduated in electrical engineering and also minored in entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Returned to India in 2009, joined a company which did heavy fabrication of transformer tanks and industrial equipment. I worked with them for 3 years and joined Yash finally in 2012.
Okay.
So almost 13 or 14 years back, and I've been with the company ever since.
Okay.
I joined Yash as the assistant manager for marketing and sales back in 2012. However, quickly was with my dedication and my interest with the business and the product, I was recognized to be given a higher responsibility to manage the factory operations, the factory production. So I got a very unique opportunity to look at the product from very close and to observe every aspect of manufacturing high voltage and high current bushings, not only from the quality, production, the sourcing, all of these departments and all these aspects, they used to report to me.
Okay.
And with this unique exposure, it gave me the ability to be even better at representing the product to customers and have the right amount of technical knowledge to answer the queries of the customers. So ever since then, after joining the production, I've moved over in several roles as part of the management. I was promoted to be the general manager in 2018 or 19.
Okay.
And recently, after the listing of our company on the Indian Stock Exchange, which was a spectacular success, I've been now promoted to be the executive director for the global business.
Congratulations.
For Yash. Thank you very much, Alejandro. So now I'm part of the senior executive team for Yash.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure for me to be here interviewing you.
Yeah.
So please tell us a little bit about Yash portfolio.
Yes.
Which markets you have present right now, and maybe anything that you may want to add.
Oh, so we are Yash Highvoltage. We've been around since 2002.
Okay.
The company was incorporated back then as a producer and manufacturer of high current bushings for the generator step-up transformers. It's a very unique technology, and this was an import substitute product because before Yash started manufacturing these products in India, they were largely imported from Europe, and some from USA. So the industry welcomed Yash as this import substitute player, and ever since then, Yash has never looked back. We've continued innovating and adding more and more product ranges for various applications and various standards. So we have a complete range of OIP condenser bushings as per the IEC standard up to 245 kV. We have a IEEE compliant a range of bushings up to 230 kV specific for the US market.
Okay.
We've recently developed shorter tail end bushings compliant to the French norm up to 170 kV, and are also developing a 245 kV prototype for this for specific to the European context and the European market. And in addition to these standard oil to air bushings, we also have several different applications such as oil to oil bushings, air to air wall bushings, and many others. Yes.
How many countries are you currently exporting to right now?
So this is a proud moment for me actually, because I have largely worked and contributed to grow the global market for Yash over the last 15 years. Ever since I joined, I've been traveling to several different countries to to expand the Yash market and to reach out to the global customer base. So now Yash exports to more than 60 countries, including major countries within the Europe, USA, and the Latin America,
Okay.
with prestigious customers including Siemens, CG, and several other large global players, including GE and many others.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes.
So I think you have good news, exciting news for 2026, right?
Yes, absolutely. We
Tell
have
us a little
several.
bit
Yeah.
about that.
So, the innovator that Yash has been, we've always looked to, bring something that is unique
Okay.
and something special to the plate. So Yash was the pioneer for bringing also the dry type RIP bushings, RIP, or the popularly known as resin impregnated paper bushings, to India, and we were the first to commence the localized production of these bushings using technology and the RIP active part from our partners in Switzerland, Moser Glaser.
Okay.
So with Moser Glaser, Yash in 2016 established the model wherein we would import the active parts for the RIP bodies, and then we would carry out the localized assembly, testing, and then sell it within the Indian market. As a next step in this journey, now it's been 8 years since Yash has been doing RIP bushings, and now we are building a brand new factory. However, we are developing our own independent technology for RIP and RIS bushings now, and we expect the factory to be ready by next year.
Right.
And we'll be rolling out our own products, which will be available for the global market.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, excellent news, and congratulations on all the progress. Talking
you.
about the market, how do you see the transformer market? Obviously, we are on a peak.
Yeah.
I want to know how do you see it, and what do you see for the next 3-5 years?
Well, Alejandro, it is a great time to be in this industry right now. We are seeing a huge rise in demand for power transformers and transformer bushings per se, because it's an accessory to the transformer globally, not only in India. In the Indian context, we are very proud to say that the country has been growing exponentially over the last 10 years. There's so much development in terms of infrastructure, data centers, rapid urbanization, railways, industrial growth, and EVs, the EV infrastructure and the battery storage, renewables. So there is such a large demand in the country for transmission and generation that we are seeing the transformer factories being booked for more than 2 or 3 years in advance. And this is reciprocating also a similar scenario globally. We are seeing in Europe as well as the Americas that the transformer factories are getting booked for more than 4 or 5 years at a time. So it's a great time to be in this market. Today we say that bringing in the orders is not the challenge, but keeping your customer well responded and satisfied is the challenge and is the task at hand for all the manufacturers.
Of course, always.
Yes. Yeah.
So do you see this going up, this trend? Do you see we are going to experience more growth? in the near future?
It's funny you asked that because we had a similar discussion today at the C-suite event with the CEOs of different transformer companies
Okay.
and other manufacturers at the coil winding in the morning today.
Okay.
And there was a similar question asked. And we all, through roundtable discussions and after exchanging thoughts and ideas about how the global markets are progressing, could come to one consensus that we believe and we see it based on the way the market is progressing and the orders are flowing in, and the projects, the way the new projects are getting launched globally by different countries, that this demand should sustain for at least a minimum of 5 to 8 years, at least. Yeah,
Okay.
we see this continue to grow. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So how are you preparing? What is the main focus that you have right now? Increasing capacity, for example, securing the raw materials?
I would say a little bit of both, but in addition to the capacity and material management, one thing that we are also looking at very carefully and looking to invest more and more is the human resource. Because materials you can manage, if not today, tomorrow, or the capacities can be added, but if you don't have the right people with you
That's right.
for a long period of time, and if you don't have your human capital with you and backing you, then that is going to be the biggest struggle for every company in this market and this scenario. So we're looking at that and really working diligently to take care of the human resource requirement as well as keep our teams motivated and building more and more on that.
Okay.
Yes.
So one thing I want to know about your current position, your day-to-day operation, etc. What is the thing that you enjoy the most? Do you have any challenges that you feel interested on doing your work?
Well, presently I'm involved in several different developmental projects for Yash. My position involves the growth of the business and looking for newer avenues and newer opportunities to launch Yash at the next level, to have a vision 10 or 15 years down the line on what we want to do with the company, where we want to take it. So as part of the executive team, this is the challenge that we face today on what will be the future path for this company, how we create the succession, and how we inspire the future leaders to do the same amount of, to put in the same amount of hard work with the similar amount of motivation, how we have built this company from a baby to what it is today. So to cascade these inspiration and to create the next lines of succession in order to make this business sustain for years and years together, and also keep an eye on the future and take the company to greater heights. Those are the things that are expected from me today, and this is what we are working on.
Okay,
Yes.
It's a challenge.
It is, yes.
So, talking about short and long-term vision, I believe it's a challenge for you. How much people is currently working at Yash?
So we have the team strength of close to 300 people now, which is rapidly increasing. Now with the new factory coming up next year, this number could go up by another 100 people very soon. So that is again the challenge that I referred to a little bit earlier, finding the right talent and keeping them with us, but not only keeping them, but also ensuring that all the new talent which is rapidly joining your organization is able to gel together and come together as a team towards a common goal of the organization and work well together. So that is the goal for us as a management.
Excellent. So I'm thinking about maybe managers that are looking at this video.
Yeah.
You are currently working with 300 people.
Yeah.
So you are talking about short and long-term vision. You are doing so many projects at the same time.
Yes.
This is really a challenge for you. It's a company that is growing fast.
Yeah.
How do you, are there any specific parameters that you monitor, or how do you make sure that this short and long-term vision are being, you're on the right track?
Well, Alejandro,
What
we've
advice could you give, to people on a similar position? Because it's not easy.
yes, definitely. Uh, the more you can say, it will be less about this. But if I just zero down on a few things, for a company that is growing so fast, there are always challenges on how you ensure that that growth is, even if it's inorganic, but it's sustained, and it's not something which is momentary. And
Yeah,
if you
of
don't
course.
take care of the important aspects such as your finance, for example, your cash flow, your customers, if they don't remain, if you don't retain them, if you don't keep them happy, then such a growth will not continue forever. So while we are growing so fast, these are some of the aspects that we are really watching closely on, how well we manage the orders, how well we deliver on our commitments, and how well we manage our finance to ensure that there are no unnecessary leakages, and we do not put the burden of collection on the organization, because ultimately you're responsible for 300 families.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are some of the things that we are watchful about. But also, I always tell my team that there has to be a very delicate balance between growth and profitability. So you must not be too greedy when there is a big demand. You must, uh, be fair on your pricing, and also keep an eye on growth. Yes.
Great. So, Nirav, I want to know, I'm curious to know, you have such a great career and fast, you have achieved a lot of things. Um, have you ever faced any big problem, any big mistake, any big failure that you could recognize and you can stop, you can see it, and then, stand up again, learn from that mistake, and continue growing as a professional?
Well, Alejandro, um, what comes to my mind immediately at this moment is that the company has grown very fast over the last 15 years. I mean, when I joined, it was less than $1 million in turnover, and today we sit within a short period of 10 years on 18 millions
Wow.
of US dollars
Big
in,
change.
in our sales. So throughout this transition, when things grow so fast, you are also expected to adapt and grow at the same pace as the organization, and that therein brings with it a unique set of challenges, because yesterday you are a manager, and the next day you are a general manager, and the next day you are the executive director, and of course several other positions in between. So the one thing I feel is very important is for one to continue learning and adapting to dynamic situations, and also learn the art of delegation,
Okay.
and team building. So if there's one thing that I could do better 8 or 10 years ago, then I would see myself develop my the skills as a better delegator and
Okay.
a better manager, um, and also to train and invest in your human resources to develop them more and more. So this is something that I've been doing more of over the last few years now, which has really helped me take on more and more responsibilities, higher responsibilities, and give a lot of opportunities for my team to do better and grow within their fields. So we now have, because of this, an excellent team for sales and marketing, as well as at the factory, which are a great group of very, very talented young individuals who give us a considerable amount of support to allow us, grow the organization and take forward our vision.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
I'll take your advice.
Thank you.
So, Nirav, I believe there are a lot of students at the university who are maybe wishing to become an engineer, eventually a director or manager, or maybe there are engineers that are working right now on the transformer industry. They are just starting and they wish to become a good professional.
Yeah.
Of course, there is a long way to that position. What advice would you give to these people that is starting and they are really willing to invest time and resources in becoming a good professional?
Well, Alejandro, I believe one thing at my core is that, and this is also something that I would advise to all the young engineers out there, that whenever you are out in the industry, when you join a position, do not try to chase titles. Do not try to be the next manager or the next general manager or the next director. Let your work do that for you and let your interest drive you rather than the position or the title driving you. I see it happening a lot more nowadays that people associate success with titles, and there is a possibility in this that you lose focus on what you must be doing or delivering on your performance and how you must be progressing as a human being to upgrade and learn and be better and better at what you do.
Okay.
So over my career so far, I've been an avid learner. I have been a great student of the product.
Okay.
And I've been a student of the business. And I still continue to learn each and every day something that I take home. And that is what excites me. The new challenges which come in front of us and the new things that we learn out of that. I still find myself, reading up on something or some topic or something else, whether it's something related to finance or something related to an Excel sheet or some new formula which I could learn on how I can manage and learn data. Or nowadays there's AI, so you got to keep up with the trend. And now I'm trying to learn how I can use AI for the several of the things that I do.
Okay.
So you must be a continuous learner and a student of what you do every day. And then if you do a good job, then success will follow automatically.
I believe that knowledge is power.
Absolutely.
Many times.
Yes.
I believe you must be a really busy person every day.
Unfortunately, yes.
So I'm curious to know what do you do to find the balance between your professional life and your personal life? I believe that's a challenge as well.
Yeah.
Every day, how do you find that balance? I believe that's a question that we have. Sometimes we have so many things to do, but at the same time, we have a personal life.
Oh yes.
Can you share with us any advice?
Well, unfortunately, Alejandro, I have yet not found a solution to or the balance that you're referring to. As our responsibilities grow with the fast growing company, there's less and less of that balance which exists. But we try to make the best of what's possible.
Okay.
As an organization, we've really tried our best to find this balance. I mean, in India, we have a 6-day work week, but Yash is one of the unique companies that offer a 5-day work week on alternative weeks. So we have alternative weeks where we have the Saturday and the Sunday weekend off. So this is also something that we're trying to bring into the culture, along with several other opportunities where we can connect not only with our team but also with our families. So we are organizing several events where the family gets to visit our company and interact and have a feel of what we do every day. But apart from that, I am still searching for that balance myself, and if the day I'm successful, I'll be glad to let you know.
Let me know, please. Do you have any specific hobbies? You mentioned that you like reading and studying and investigating. Do you have any other hobby or activity that you like to pursue besides or besides the working hours? You know, when you have free time.
Yes. In addition to the studying, I love to go out on my motorcycle for some nice rides.
Nice.
So I have a 500cc Royal Enfield
Okay.
Bullet. It's a classic in India.
Wow.
And I have a group of friends. So we are a biker group, and every now and then we would go on these short or very long rides for days together with all our gear and all our luggage, biking equipment. So this is something that I really enjoy doing in
That's
my free
great.
time.
Okay, that's great to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so last question. Is there such a thing as luck?
I believe there is, yes, but it must be supported with good intent and hard work in order for you to be really lucky. So, I mean, you can always have luck can present you with opportunities, but unless you are ready to convert them for yourselves, you'll get nowhere.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
Well, thank you so much. I have really enjoyed this interview with you. I really admire you, and I really admire Yash Highvoltage because I believe you're a great company.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk with you. I have learned many things out of this conversation. So thank you for your time, and well, you have a wonderful show here at Berlin.
Thank you, Alejandro, and we really appreciate having you with us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.